To kick off Local Eats Better program with Pepsi and Black Business Month, I'm so happy that we're talking about the importance of Black businesses and your favorite Houston This Is It soul food. So I have to ask you my first question. Can
Yes,
you share a memory that ties to why This Is It soul food is so special to you and why it continues to be your go-to spot?
it's so many memories. I don't even know where to start, to be honest.
Your favorite.
Yeah, I mean, to be okay, I have so many favorites, but one favorite is just having this nostalgic feeling of going back there after Sunday service and being able to just fellowship with like family and then extended family because I was saying to someone, it's the South. So everybody's like, can you hold my baby for a second while I get, situated? And it's totally that space. It's community, it's love. And of course, the food just takes it to another level. So it's just spaces and places like this that just really house love and community and where you belong, the sense of belonging. That's why all of these spaces are so important. And I'm just so delighted to team up with Pepsi for this. When they brought this up, I was like, ah, let's go. I was so excited.
For sure. And I know, speaking of fellowship, I mean, even as an entrepreneur, you support businesses like Busy Baking, and you've done so many initiatives to support Black businesses. So, as you've navigated the industry, what advice do you have for like the next generation of Black business owners?
Oh my goodness. I say stay savvy,
Mhm.
and be aware of what your following, loves, and being able to reach them like with social media and so many other platforms, of course, but being able to be like personable with them. I think that's what I love so much about This Is It, Mr. Craig. I've known, of course, for 20 plus years. And, whether it was being involved in his daughter's wedding to, you know what I mean, to him going to every table and being so personable. I think people don't get that experience all the time. And when you do, and someone remembers your child's birthday or they bring out something, it's just putting a personal touch on it that's just really the sweetness on top. And you just always want to go back to that.
Wow. And with this, and when you talk about going back, you've met plenty of Black business owners, you've been to plenty of restaurants. Is there like one specific like story or individual that gave you advice that you took on with you?
I mean, one Black business owner, of course, I remember specifically is Tina Knowles.
Mm.
She was the first Black woman I met with her own business. And from there, she introduced me to so many women and Black women with their own businesses, from lawyers and art curators and doctors and just really amazing women. So I think that for me, she was like the first just entrepreneur that I met that just really wowed me. And she was fly, still is fly.
Yeah.
And has great style. And she made it look so easy the way she just sashayed around this salon. She just has it. You know what I mean? So I love seeing that. And I just love seeing different Black business owners. Yesterday, Emma Grede was on the Today Show, and she was encouraging, business owners, young business owners, Black or any color, to be honest. But she was just really encouraging young people to know that it takes the work, So when you encourage a new generation or just people who are like really invested in starting new businesses, like to remind them of the work and not to be afraid of the work and to dive into that part because that's the part that's going to really pay off later.
Yeah.
And the times where you're just like, I'm over this is the time that you're supposed to put in because you're gonna get a greater reward in the end. It's like that picture of that huge ice glacier that it says success and then it says sacrifice, all these different words underneath it. That's the real part because the success is the part that shines the brightest. It's not the work that you put into it. So when she talks about her journey, Emma, I'm just always amazed. Her and Aurora James, who have the 15% pledge, I'm just always amazed by them.
That's beautiful. I absolutely love that. And speaking of like people that you were inspired by, and now the new generation gets to come in. They're going to be going to This Is It Soul Food, and you have a
Yes.
dish named after you.
I
But
can-
if you had your own restaurant, what
Yes.
would be your signature dish? What would be Kelly's signature dish outside of the steak and everything, the gravy and rice? Now, what would be your own?
Um, my dish, I want it to be something that's from my heart and very personable. So one thing that me and my mom shared together was this love for sandwiches, and we actually drank Pepsi.
Yes, me
We would-
too.
So we would literally, and it would be so cold to the point to where as soon as you take the cap off, it's, you know what I mean? So just having those moments with her, I'd want that to be on my menu. It would be a nice sandwich, and it would be like thick in the middle with like turkey and cheese. And I like all the fixings. I want
Mhm.
everything. I want it to be have a little kick and be spicy. And my Pepsi with a bag of potato chips on the side.
Yes, I love it. I am a turkey sandwich girl through and through, and a BLT. Okay.
Yeah, anything between two pieces of bread just makes me happy to be.
I love that. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Congratulations on this, collaboration with Pepsi, and I can't wait to see who actually applies and what restaurants get to get their shine.
Me too. I can't wait to see how people get involved. And I want to see people get involved with this because it's their voice. They get to speak up for their community and these places that mean so much to them. So it's beautiful. Really grateful.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your time. Have a
You.
good
Pleasure
day.
speaking to you.